Hi guys, there are Deuces here, back with another Star Wars the Black Series 6-inch action figure review, and today we have the Death Squad Commander from the 40th anniversary line of figures. He's from Wave 2 of the 40th anniversary Black Series figures. Got him at a comic book store for a retail price, so that's pretty cool. But here he is. This was a figure that if I didn't find it, I was going to be okay with not getting it, but if I did find it, did want to pick him up if I could. So pretty cool. The packaging obviously recreates the Kenner vintage packaging, which is really cool. I think these Black Series figures do look pretty cool on them. Got the 40th anniversary logo there, Star Wars Death Squad Commander, and it says it in French too, I guess. This is a Canadian card, but I guess I didn't know they actually made the Canadian variants for the 40th, but I guess they did. You got honestly a really not good image of the Death Squad Commander. I don't know why they went with this image. It looks like he's sleeping or something, but oh well, that's the picture they used, so obviously they're going to use that. Got the figure inside, and then you flip around the back. I'll start with the Black Series. You got all the other figures that are available. The Legacy Pack, which I have done a review on, and all this garbage you don't really care about. So that's pretty much packaging, nothing too much to talk about, so I'm going to get the figure out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look at the figure outside the packaging. Alright, now I have the figure out of the packaging, and it's pretty cool for what it is. I won't lie, it's a boring character choice. I can't believe they actually chose this character out of all the other characters they could have chosen in the original line, and they chose this guy. I mean, in the end of the day, in the movies, he is just a background character as, you know, just the fleet troopers, or the Navy troopers. That's what they are. They call them Death Squad Commander. That was the original name for them. More commonly known as the Navy troopers these days, or in lore, they're the Navy troopers. So it's kind of, I like the idea that the Navy kind of has their own branch of soldiers as opposed to the Stormtrooper Corps. That's cool. But anyways, onto the figure. And the face sculpt's pretty good. It's pretty generic, or it's really generic, which is a good thing because it makes it easier to army build them when they're generic like this. So that is good, and the paint app's pretty good. The eyes are painted pretty well and whatnot. Sculpt's decent. Honestly, for a character they're not really basing off any actor, I really hope they won't screw up the likeness, so it looks pretty good. He's wearing the black helmet, which is in a nice glossy black. Sculpt's pretty nice. Stays secured by the strap there. It is removable. I think I can just pop it off right there. Yep. Get off, you fucking... There we go. And you have the rest of the sculpt of the head, and you got this decently sculpted shortcut hair, which is pretty cool. For some reason, this sculpt reminds me a lot of General Tag from the conference room scene. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the hairstyle. The hair is short, and he has this sort of sideburns going on. General Tag kind of had the same look. So I think that's kind of cool. The rest of the uniform, just all pretty much black. Pretty simple, but you do have some really nice sculpted detail. Like, it's not just a flat sculpt, you got all the creases of the clothing and even the texture of the clothing sculpted, which is really cool. Silver Empire logo just on the one shoulder, which is painted really nicely. At first I thought these silver paint apps on the wrists were quality control issues, but they're not. They're actually painted buckles on his gloves, so that's pretty cool. And the gloves themselves are painted and sculpted nicely. This hand's just kind of in a generic grip hand. This hand is with a trigger finger made to hold into his blaster. He's got the silver belt buckle and thingies right here. The lower part of the tunic, just sculpted nicely. And you have a sculpted holster, which does work. And that's pretty cool. And you got the legs, pretty simple uniform pant legs, but you know, sculpted nicely all the same. Articulation's hidden relatively nicely. And glossy black boots would look pretty good. But really there's not much else to say about the figure. Like I said, pretty simplistic. Pretty simplistic design. It's pretty simple in general. But still pretty cool. In terms of articulation, he's got your standard Black Series 6-inch articulation. It's pretty good. He's a ball joint at the head with a hinge at the neck. Ball hinges at the shoulders, ball hinges at the elbows, which move slightly past 90 degrees because they got that nice sort of elbow cut, which allows for some more movement, which is cool. Ball hinges at the wrist to move up and down like that, which I'm really happy they did that. These ones are just so dumb half the time. He has a ball joint in the torso, but you're pretty much only getting rotation out of it. You're not going to get much up and down. Really good hip articulation. Even with the lower tunic, it has cuts on the side. You can move them out really far, kick them out pretty good. They don't move very far back though. Sole cuts at the thighs, I think. Yeah. Sole cuts at the thighs. I couldn't see the joint there. So sole cuts at the thighs, double hinges at the knees, and hinges at the ankles, rocker joints. So you got some pretty good articulation. In terms of accessories, of course, I already showed you. He has the removable helmet, and he also comes with his blaster, which is pretty cool. It's the blaster we see used by the Rebel Fleet Troopers, which we are also getting a figure of, I think, next year. It was really revealed at SDCC, which is cool. This blaster, I think, also came with the Lando figure, which I don't have, but I've just seen videos. So it's also really cool. You know, sculpt's really good, actually. It has a really nice sculpt. He has some silver paint apps just on the end there, which is cool. He holds it really well in his right hand, which is meant to hold the blaster. And he also has a holster, which you can slot the blaster in. So overall, it is a pretty cool figure. It is a more, shall we say, boring choice of figure, which is why I'm not surprised. This is one of the easiest to get of the wave, I'd say. My comic book store had probably close to 10 of them, and I've seen him in stores too, so he's not too hard to get. If you're collecting the 40th anniversary figures, and if you're an Imperial troop builder or troop collector like I am, and I know many people are, then I highly recommend it. He adds something different to the Imperial collection. He gives you maybe a bit more of your officer ranks, which is nice. And he just adds something different. And obviously for the 40th anniversary display, you're going to want to get every figure for that anyways, so this guy's no exception. But if you're not not intending to finish the 40th anniversary display, and you're not huge into collecting Imperials or whatever, this is definitely one you can easily pass on. Not an essential part of a collection, basically. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And may the Force be with you.